welcome to No Movies in Hell. I'm Chris Geiger.
I'm LaClaw Scott, and today we are reviewing Sisu. And is it? Is a film out of Finland? It is an action. It's just an action movie. I
Yeah,
was like, is this a horror movie? No. Is it action drama? No. It is an action movie.
I think I read that it's from the studio that produced the John Wicks.
Okay.
And they were created by a group of people who were stunt people in the beginning. So I think that's why you get like a lot of these great action scenes. I thought this movie was fun. It was relatively short. There
Yes.
was very little dialogue.
Oh yes, yeah. That was one thing for me that definitely stood out was the lack of dialogue. Especially from the main character. It was like he wasn't didn't even have his own agency to tell his own story. It was just, hey, it's this guy and he's known for these things and these Nazis are rolling through Finland and it's like, oh, I heard about him, but like was told not to do anything, but we're just going to challenge that, which always leads to horrible things.
Right, right. Did you have any expectations going in?
You know what? I didn't. So I remember seeing this trailer a couple months ago. I forgot what film, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. It's very uh pulpy in terms of like almost like comic book, like it could have been derived from a comic book. It has like a dark, like kind of noir sense of style.
Mhm.
Especially is very splashy, almost like Tarantino-esque when it comes to like revealing the chapters. I had no idea about this film. It's like, oh, okay, there's a trailer. All right. How about you? Did you have any expectation going into the movie?
Well, I knew that it was by the studio that did John Wick, so I felt like it was going to be very action oriented. It is pulpier than I thought it would be. I didn't think there would be as little dialogue as there was, but
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it definitely delivered on its promise. The dog was very cute.
Oh, yes.
Um, how the dog gets to certain places, you're like, wow, how did that dog survive that?
Yeah. A lot of question marks.
Yeah. I like the storyline with the women. That was
Yes.
great. So let's go to the slide. So we came in pretty close to each other.
Yeah. So what for the production and quality of the set stood out for you?
I think the way they used the landscape
Okay.
and
Yeah.
kind of set up some of the stunts. So the one where he's being hung, that one was
Mhm.
very good. I felt like with the plane um, out to the side. And then the other one was, I think, well, just getting the tank, right?
Yes.
Seems like a production feat. And also the way they use the minefield.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so stressful.
Right. And the hair and makeup, I thought some of his wounds looked like real
Oh,
wounds. And that yeah, that was good.
I mean, it was like brutal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, hair and makeup or the makeup was really, really good in I guess consistency. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it was just like I just felt like this movie just like upped the ante every single time. So it was just like this happened in the beginning, and then all of a sudden at the end, it's like, what else can you do to get rid of your enemy, right? And you see the setup, and you see all these things, and I'm just like, when it comes down to it, this man, all he has is, well, you know, he uses his resources well,
Mm.
and then he just has a pickaxe and like the things he can do um when like mortally wounded.
Right. Right. I'm
Never would
sure,
have thought to see the day.
yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a Zizu too.
You know what? When I was watching it, I was actually thinking of, oh gosh, the movie we saw um about like the Finland explorers, which probably would have happened like 20 years before that film, and how like, they were out in the wild, and I was just like, is there just something about the frontier that it's like these survival movies about people going off and exploring. I mean, in this sense, he wasn't exploring. He was a gold miner, so he was just doing what he can for money. But yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything to plug in this episode?
So, no, not really. I have to catch up on a lot of things, but we will be reviewing them as well. So Chevalier, Super Mario Brothers, you got Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out in a couple weeks. So yeah.
This
What
is
about
kind of a
you? Do you have any?
this is kind of a slow week for movies, I think, or movies that I'm interested
Yeah.
in anyway. Which is okay because I kind of need a break.
Yes.
All right. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
See you next time.